Hello, welcome to another day, and today I'm going to be doing a no social media day. Well, I'm actually going to be doing it for a little bit longer than today, or I'm going to try because I've recently had you're loud. I've recently had a not like so good epiphany that my time spent on social media is never really like that good. And don't get me wrong, there's like good moments where like I'll be scrolling and I'll find like a TikTok or a reel that I really enjoy, that really makes me laugh, that's really good, really educational, and that's great. But the other like 99% of the time, like I'm miserable on social media. I'm not like happy, jumping for joy and shit like that. So I want to not depend on social media so much for entertainment. So I'm going to not use social media. I'm gonna do it today, and I also want to do it like throughout the weekend. If I ever want to post something, I have it on my computer, so I'm gonna use it here, but only to like post stuff. I'm not allowed to watch like the feed and like scroll and stuff like that. So only to post stuff, never to watch other people's posts and stuff like that. I'm going to, just be present. I've had this like realization that this is gonna sound like, I think this might sound really shitty depending on how you look at it, but every single time like social media, like not social media, but every single time like you hear either like celebrities or other influencers and stuff talking about like haters and like controversies and stuff like that, they always say that the people that are constantly talking shit, they never want to be like those people. They're never like, I've never like once opened a TikTok where someone was talking shit about something or someone and I went, that's someone who I want to be, like that's who I aspire to be, like never. And I feel like nowadays people just really run with the like personality like type or personality trait of being a hater, which I really don't see how that's a good thing. Don't get me wrong, I'm not talking about like there's such a thing also as like toxic positivity, where like you pretend like you're happy all of the time even though bad things are happening. I'm not saying that. You're allowed to be like unhappy about things, you're allowed to be frustrated about things, angry about things, but I do believe that if you only have an account where you're only talking shit about other people, like there's no fucking way that you're happy with your life. Like there's no way. Like I fucking refuse to believe that, no matter how many times you tell me. Because if you were happy with your life and you had other things to do, because if you were happy with your life, you would have other things to do. You wouldn't just say on the internet and post like 10 fucking TikToks talking shit about something or someone. Like you can move on. Don't get me wrong, once again, I'm not saying you're not allowed to like talk negatively about anything. There's a difference between like someone like who not reading, like listening to a new song and going, I didn't like it, and then you pull out your phone and go, I didn't like it, and between someone who like listens to something new, watches something new, and then proceeds to make like 10 to 15 TikToks or like real about that thing. Like that to me is insane. Like why would you ever do that? Why would you ever like willingly want to fill your life with something that you clearly don't enjoy? Like what's the point? So I feel like that is insane, and especially like in the K-pop like sphere like of like fandoms, it's like there's this tweet like that. I don't know if it went viral, but it went viral in my head, which was like every time I see K-pop stands fighting, I know they're fighting over some bullshit. And that is so fucking true. There's not even funny. Like every time I open, like my feed is just like K-pop stuff because duh, that's what I post as well. And every time like I open my fucking feed, I find out a new like thing that people are fighting about, and every time I'm like, really? Like really? Why is this a back and forth? It should be like, okay, I don't like the album, we move along. Why is this like a back and forth between like, no, shut up, just shut up, like move the fuck along, like who cares? Yeah, that's the main reason why I'm doing this, because like the K-pop space is so fucking bad. Like it is not good at all. Like it has its good moments, and like when it's good, it's really good. Like when it's good, I really enjoy being there. I enjoy like the challenges, I enjoy like the community when it's good. Like for example, like the BTS members are really active on Instagram right now, so they like repost reels of other people like dancing to their songs, making like funny memes with their songs. So I think that that's like fun, and that's like the good part of the community. And then there's the, you know, the bad part where people get angry about anything and everything. So I'm tired. I want to get out of like being immersed in that, and I would just want to like enjoy doing my own stuff. I can guarantee you that when I look back on my life and I think, oh wow, I spent most of my time on the internet knowing what the current trends were, knowing exactly what's going on at all times in different spaces of the internet, I can guarantee you I'm not going to be proud of that. I'm not going to be happy about that. So I'd rather like dial back and focus on other things than to like be stuck on the internet. So I'm hoping that with this like not being on social media, I like focus a little bit more on like studying Korean. I have been doing it every day, so that's good. And focus also a little bit more on reading. So I want to read like more this year. If I'm not mistaken, like according to my story graph, I still need to read like 3 or 4 books to catch up with like my goal of 50 this year. So I'm really going to try to just really push through and, you know, be more focused on other things that are a little bit more like interesting than just like internet stuff. So yeah, that's my rant. That's why I'm doing this, my thoughts. So yeah, now I'm going to continue with my day. It's going to be mostly work, so yay for me. But tomorrow is also going to be mostly work, so yay for me. But Sunday I have some like fun stuff to do, so we'll see. The weather is so good today that I can help it, so I just went outside for a little bit and walked, I think like around, I had 3,000 before, so 4,000 steps. That's math, right? Yeah, so I did that. Later, and what I mean by later is after this like lesson is done, I have to go like run an errand outside. So I'm going to do that as well. So I'm going to be outside a lot today. Later I'm going to try, like I've been wanting to do this for such a long time, and this is such a like easy thing to do. I've been wanting to like go outside and like sit outside and read on my like Kobu, but for some reason I've always kind of just like preferred to like lay down in bed and do nothing. So I'm going to try to be outside a little bit more today because the sun is good. I like the sun. I still have to edit the video for today, so I'm going to start doing that. I have like half an hour before the lesson. I'm going to start doing that, and yeah, today has been good already. I have not touched social media. I don't know if you can see, but like the Samsung has this thing which is like digital well-being. I'm pretty sure like other phones must have it too, but you can like lock apps, or you can give like apps timers, so the amount of time that you're allowed on like an app. And I put like 0 minutes for Instagram, TikTok, and for Pinterest, because I started getting like recommended like in my algorithm screenshots of like tweets that have to like keep up Twitter. That's never good. That's always shit. So I don't want anything to do with that. So I blocked that as well. My hopes and dreams is that when I get back, maybe like next week, the algorithm will be refreshed and I won't have to like deal with that shit anymore. But yeah, so I have not touched it. I don't plan on touching it for the for today and for the rest of the weekend. I'll see how I feel on Monday, because if I do feel good, then who gives a shit. So yeah, that's the plan. I might post something today. And I really want to like take pictures and like make an Instagram post, like a static post. So maybe I'll think about what pictures I should include. But yeah, right now I'm going to work on editing, and then we'll see.
Right now, Liz studying, Jaden is really locked in on the counter, but I just got something super exciting in the mail, and guys, I have to open this. I have been completely influenced by the launch of Pokopia. I have seen so much gameplay and all the people building. I decided to sell my Switch 1 so that I could justify buying the Switch 2. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to open it and start playing Pokopia. And this is also my birthday gift to myself. Hopefully there are no issues with this or anything, so I can just keep it. And then I'm also gonna get like the different accessories for the Joy-Cons. I've seen online there's like little gibbets that people always decorate like this.
Okay, so right now it is like 8:30, almost like close to 8:40, and I have not used any social media app today. Well, except for YouTube, but I only watch videos on there. So I'm quite happy with myself, and I also think that this is good for like me and like my head, because I'm basically telling myself that like I can do it. I'll survive not having social media for a day. I'm just trying to show you like the counters here. So I've used in my phone for 1 hour and 42 minutes today, mostly for like YouTube. I played Candy Crush for 18 minutes, YouTube music for 3 minutes. No way. Oh yeah, because I listened to it with like the phone locked, so it doesn't count. Okay, so yeah, it says here like I didn't like add like any more time for any of these. They're already at like 0 minutes, like you can see 0 minutes for each of them. That's the time set. And I didn't use any, like the only 3 apps that I used were YouTube, Candy Crush Saga, and YouTube Music. So quite happy with myself for that. I don't know if I told you guys, but like I showed footage of me like going outside. Usually when I go on those like walks and trips, I always like listen to music, bring my headphones and listen to music, but this time I didn't. I just like walked there and came back, and it was perfectly fine. So we're going to continue the streak. Tomorrow I'm not gonna go on social media. I might post tomorrow. I think I said that I was going to do it today, but I'm not in the mood to like think about it today, so I might do it tomorrow. I have some like reels and like shorts for media that I want to edit, so I might do that tomorrow, not today. But yeah, overall I'd say this was a very successful, I think, no social media day. Truthfully, I didn't do much in regards to like hobbies and stuff because I was working most of the day, but I didn't feel the need to like go and check like my apps, so I think that's like a positive for sure. I still have things to do today. I still want to read, so I have my, oh my god, my Kobo, come on baby, can do it. So I have my Kobo here with me. I also found out about a book that I really want to read today, which is My Husband's Wife by Alicia Finney. I've heard of her before. I've also heard like some people really like her book, some people don't, but the premise of this book sounded interesting. Did I say the title already? My Husband's Wife. The premise is that like the main character yes, the main character of the book, like she like suddenly like comes back home and like her husband doesn't remember her at all, and like he has another wife and like stuff like that. I think I'm doing such a bad job at like telling you this, but it's what I heard, so I kind of like, it seemed interesting, so I want to read it. So I am going to, not today, but you know, it's on the list for this month. I'm such in a happy mood, I'm so sorry. For this month, I have to read. I don't have to read, but it's in my TBR. First, I want to finish 20,000 Leagues. Then I already finished the Primrose Murder Society, but I also want to read Dungeon Crawler Carl. And there's another one. What was the other one? Dungeon Crawler Carl, and a Project Hail Mary. That's it. So those books I'm actually quite excited to read. So I think I'm going to like smooth by this month, hopefully. So yeah. I'm going to study now, and then I'll see you when I see you.